the diversity we have in the country called Nigeria has in recent times become a curse. A curse in the sense that there are some groups or ethnic nationalities who believe that they are superior. One, they are born to rule. Two, they are the masters and others are the slaves. Three, that they are the only true worshippers of God, that others are infidels, and they owe it a duty of their faith, a duty, they owe it a duty to kill the infidel. And therefore, when you have a scenario like that, when you have that kind of setup, you find out that diversity, instead of being a blessing, becomes a curse. So to go back straight to your question, in normal situation, diversity is supposed to be a blessing. But as it is in Nigeria now, and specifically, if we cannot speak the truth here, then I don't know where else we'll speak the truth. So what I'm driving at is that the Fulanis of Nigeria, they have made Nigeria diversity to be a curse. The Fulanis, they are the curse upon Nigeria. And the solution is to take down that 1999 constitution. By the way, we are not talking about chaos here. I mean, nature abhors vacuum. What we are recommending is that there should be a transitioning body in Nigeria that will midwife, a regional referendum. Because for those who do not know, our viewers, please let me enlighten you before we close. A constitution making has two stages. Stage one is to conduct a regional referendum. That's the first phase. What does the referendum say? It says, we in this region, do we want to continue in the same union with the other region? Once that referendum is completed, then you go to the next phase, stage two, which is writing of the constitution itself. So what we need as a solution now is to pull down the 1999 constitution, have a transitioning body that will midwife a regional referendum, and then those who agree to be in the Nigerian Union will now write their constitution. Those who do not want will now have their separate sovereignty.
We have people from different backgrounds and different ethnic groups and different cultures and different education level. Is supposed to be a blessing to a country. If you take the United States for an example, the reason why the United States is the most powerful nation in the world, the most advanced nation in the world, is because of the diversity and because of what people from other parts of the world brought to the table. And that is why America is great. And the same thing should apply to Nigeria, where people from different cultures, different backgrounds, bring their intellect, bring their productivity, bring their contribution to the national table and make Nigeria greater than it is, or that is supposed that it is right now.
If I should say, maybe this is a hearing, what do you think, from your own, what will you, advise or suggest to be added to the new constitution, referencing the 1999 constitution? That one is, I don't know if it's actually designed for the people. Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. But I don't think that constitution actually speaks for the voice of the masses, of the people. So if you are, from your profession, that is, your profession, what will you advise to be added? What do you want to be included in those constitutions that will benefit the masses?
Of course, in 1999, like I told you, the constitution was activated, was put into force via Decree 24 of May 5, 1999.
I'm so marveled by, hearing all this. So the thing is, it's kind of laughable to say, I doubt if Nigeria will actually, with even this current constitution, quote unquote, we are trying to generate, if it will follow these protocols or these steps. I doubt if, I don't know. What do you think?
What they are doing now is to validate the treason they committed in 1999. Because what they did in 1999 was that they hijacked our sovereignty. There was a man, or there is, was then, a man called Abdulsalami Abubakar. He just selected a few individuals, headed by Adolphus Karibi White, and they gallivanted all over the place and came back and they said that they have talked to the people and the people said they want 1979 Constitution. The 1979 Constitution itself was promulgated as a constitution by a decree, through a decree by Obasanjo in 1978. Obasanjo called Constituent Assembly after his predecessor, who was assassinated, that's Murtala Mohammed, was assassinated. Murtala Mohammed was actually the person that engaged Chief Rotimi Williams and Professor Ben Nwabweze to draft a constitution. Can you imagine that? Two people drafting a constitution. Okay, let that pass. They did that, and then Obasanjo had picked members of Constituent Assembly, and to be fair to them, they came in and did a good job of rejecting so many things in the draft constitution that was written by Ben Nwabweze and Rotimi Williams. Two typical examples. Number one, they rejected the presidential system because on going to independence, Nigerian ethnic nationalities had meetings in Lancaster in London between 1957 and 1959. One of the things they agreed was that they're going to have the Westminster type of government, the British type.
Yeah.
Now, when the military took over, what they did was they had a kind of unitary kind of presidential system, which Rotimi Williams and Ben Nwabweze, wrote. Now, quickly, they rejected that no, we have to go back to the British Prime Minister's type. Secondly, that on going to independence, we agreed to have regions and not states. Decree 14 of May 27, 1967 was promulgated by Gowon, whereby they abolished the regions and created states. Mm-hmm. So those were part of what they rejected. And Obasanjo on September 21, 1978, came and introduced 17 amendments to the finished work of the Constituent Assembly, reversing it back to what the Constituent Assembly rejected. Mm-hmm. It was that final thing that he promulgated as 1979 Constitution, which is now the 1999 Constitution. So there is no Constitution in Nigeria.
1 year is more than enough for you to give Nigerians hope that there is a starting point and we have gotten it right. Look at the way Nigerians are being mocked in Ghana. Now Ghanaians are saying Nigerians must go. South Africans are saying Nigerians must go. Togo are saying Nigerians must go. You Nigerians, wake up and fix your country. I want to say this. Voices may be silent, but this voice will never be silent. If that is all I'm going to do, just as I take this heart and put it down, I'm ready to put down my life, that a nation will arise. We will fight this fight.
Hello, my people. Welcome back. I know many of you go don't calm down and listen to waiting all these persons we be see them they talk. Though the problem don't they now. See, e better say we comot ourselves from all these Fulanis wey be say dem seems to be our enemies than to keep gumming ourselves with them. Na know say e don tey wey all dis matter dey come up, wey many people wey be say dem know how im be for dis country before dey come up come talk to una say even dis diversity of a thing wey be say we claim to be in Nigeria is not diversity. We are even supposed to use diversity as a human to control ourselves, but diversity itself as a word is even scared of Nigeria now because of the way it is for this country. If you like understand how they buy the indigene for this country, you go know I'm say this country no go fit ever be one wey be say dem dey always talk. That one something wey some of them dey come out and talk. I just make sure say okay, I put this video for una, make una see am say there is nothing and there will not be one, because this Nigeria self, like it's like the way it is, it was even created to benefit all these Fulanis, because I no see anything we be saying go make them dey kpai people. And we, the real Nigerians, we keep looking at them, we keep calling on government. See, the only thing we be saying will help everybody here is for you to like make sure say you know they gum yourself with anybody called Fulani, because from the look of thing, if I even sit down at times, they think like they think of how Fulanis are even created, like their nature alone will tell you that they are not even part of anybody here. Though I would like people to finish the video, I'll be right back. Thank you.
When you have people who are leading a country who do not know God, who has no fear of God, there is no way those people have the conscience to do what is right. They can know what is right, but they will not have the conscience to do what is right, because they are being led by the devil. They are being led by the enemy. They are being led by themselves. They have made a God in their own image. And so they have no fear of God. They have no fear of any consequences, because the Constitution, what they call the Constitution, protects them to do whatever they want, and they have absolute immunity. This is the only constitution on planet Earth that gives every governor, every president, every local governor immunity while they are in office and after they are in office. So how can you do something right if you know that there is no consequence for you when you get out of office? You cannot be prosecuted, you cannot be investigated, you cannot be put in jail, you cannot pay back what you have stolen, and therefore they have the impetus to do whatever they want. And even when they know what's right, they cannot do it, because they have no fear of God, and they do not know God, and therefore they cannot lead the people of God.
This is, I know you want to wade in 2 minutes briefly on that. 2 minutes.
Yes, Reverend Wosu nailed it. I mean, the Constitution of Nigeria, 1999, which was fraudulently made, I must be very frank with you, provides immunity in Section 6, Subsection 6C and Subsection 6D. It provides immunity to them. I mean, for all the people that committed atrocities even before. Now, in Section 308 of that very Constitution, it provides immunity for the governor, for the deputy governor, for the president and the vice president. They are immune from prosecution. And there are so many other parts of that document that, you know, is a harbinger of corruption, of ineptitude, of, poor governance. So the heart of the problem is in that very document.
Welcome back. I know you don't finish all this and understand wetin them don't talk. Though right from the first man we be saying talk for you go understand the fact, say this country now don't finish. Even our constitution and every other thing we be see is supposed to here where we supposed to enjoy. You don't expire. If you carefully understand how everything went in this video, you will know that it is only God who can save everybody here. If not, I don't think anyone can save anybody here because of the way all these Fulani's agenda now, because of the way they have taken over. Sorry, like the plan BC they buy everybody, make him remain only them. Now wetin be their own. No be say okay them they can't go on body. They use diversity of the thing. We be see them they use and they sing for una. See, if you know what is good for you, you know that thing called diversity. Make you live make you no put anything like diversity for your head, for your brain, because it go make your brain full quick. That diversity of the thing we be seeing that they use and they sing, and one Nigeria, two Nigeria with them they talk. Now that one I they pay me. Even though you wanna be in one Nigeria, not to be in one Nigeria with the Fulani. You can be with one Nigeria with whoever you wanna be with, but that one of Fulani on this is Kamu. So now I guess to tell una. And for those of una be saying again anything we be saying I want to talk concerning this. You will soon get my inside comment section, and also if not today be na first time, make una like, share, subscribe. Thank you.